Hello again, my fellow Star Trek fans. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice holiday season. And I'd like to welcome you to another Star Trek related video. Fellow hobbyists, another model kit video. I was very happy to receive the box from Auto World store yesterday. And the item that I showed you guys a while ago, we had pre-ordered the shuttle, the shuttlecraft Galileo. And what they did was I showed that model kit to you guys a while ago, but it didn't have an interior. So what they did was they re-released the kit with interior, and they also added a supplements pack to the other kit. So without further ado, let's go check it out and see what's in the box. So why don't we go ahead and open it up. We've got the Auto World catalog. And a calendar. Oh, there's a magnet calendar. And we start with the parts pack, the supplemental parts pack. Galileo Shuttle interior. The interior model of a Galileo shuttlecraft, and that's so cool. With the figures, you can see on the inside. Look at the console. It's really cool. All right, let's put that aside for a moment. And let's get right to this. This is the model we've been waiting for, the reissue. Let me show you guys the other one real quick. A background when it comes to this. This is originally what was released a while ago, and I had shown you the video for this, and what I noticed about this kit is there was no interior. The way it was made, the windows were clear, and when you looked inside, you really couldn't see anything. So I was a little surprised about that. And I figure I would hold off on building this kit until we got a supplemental parts pack to go inside. Well, that's where this comes in. This is the supplemental parts pack. So this is going to go with this model. So if you guys bought this kit, and you, same situation like me, you wanted to wait, well, here comes the parts pack kit. So the parts pack, you can see it's got the some cool little goodies on the back, especially that console. And you can see the full interior cabin featuring the wall-mounted computers and the opening door panel. So that's pretty cool. And look, you can see all the way into the back, the engineering section. You can see some of the details. See what's on the wall, and you've got a like a paint guide or a paint key on the back of the box at the bottom, and you can see the more painting guide for the colors that are going to go on the figures, as well as the decal sheet. And you can see some of the figures, finished model. The console, that just looks fantastic. And the utility compartment. Okay, so that is what Polar Lights released to complement this kit. Again, this one was, let's see, I want to say 2017, but let's get a date. No, actually 2020. So this was released in 2020. And if you bought that kit, they released recently, 2022, a supplements part pack that goes for the interior of that model kit. Okay, that being said, what we're going to do is we're actually going to check out the model kit, the reissue. That's got all the goodies, plus the kit itself. So why don't we go ahead and open it up. And you can see the decals that come with it on the side of the box. That's a really nice shot of the decal sheet. And it's a little easier to look at the box without the plastic on it. And the end, kind of like the end for the supplement parts pack kit. You got the shuttle with the figures, and you get that same picture of the finished model figures, and you see what they are. The bonus decals, clear parts, and the bonus decals, and I love the lights in front. So that's the one we're going to probably try to do, make it look as close to the Galileo 7 episode shuttlecraft as possible. Let's put this where that can be seen. And you guys may not know how big this kit is, but just look at the size of it. It's nice and big. I mean, this is a really large scale model. And you can see the door. This is going to be amazing. And it's molded in gray plastic. And look at the vents, the front at the bottom. All right, let's put that aside. That wasn't in a bag, but looks like we got our first bag. So why don't we go ahead and check this out. All right, what do we got here? Put that aside. First parts tray is one of the panels. Nice. You can see where everything's going to go. The panels that are going to go on the side where the seats are, and look at the detail. I'm not sure what that panel is, but that's in the back, the utility room or the engineering room. Make sure you guys can see the detail on that. And this is the outside of the shuttlecraft. So this is very different from the earlier AMT versions of this kit. With the AMT versions, it was more of like a solid, the hull was solid. And this is a lot larger than that. This is a lot larger scale. But this one is going to be several pieces that we're going to put together to get the hull. You can see again the interior with I think this is the view screen that's going to come off the wall for the pilot or the helmsman. You can see where more of the panels are going to go, and then looking back in the utility room, look, we've got a sliding door. We've got some, I don't know if those are drawers or panels that can be removed. That's just amazing. All right. And looks like we got some of the little, these are the heads of the figures, literally figureheads. Nice. And what else do we got? Ooh, look at that. That's definitely a female body. Lieutenant Uhura, perhaps? And that's everything that's in this bag. Alright, let's check out the next bag. Ooh, look at these parts. We've got the vent. It's going to go on the back. And we've got the upper panel. It looks like the port side. Let's see where the door is going to go. Nice. And look, we got the front. The front windows. Again, it's a lot larger than the AMT. And it looks like we've got the bottom panel. Or this could even be the top panel for the starboard side. Yeah, that's probably what that is. Nice. Alright, what else we got in here? I'm not quite sure what these pieces are. It could be for the nacelles, the mounts that go on the bottom of the hull for the nacelles. All right, that was that bag. Let's check out, let's see this bag. We got a lot of smaller trees in it. I think this is going to be mostly figures. So you can see these are male figures. Could be Dr. McCoy, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock. Who else is in there? Mr. Sulu, Mr. Chekhov. You see some arms. And again, we got the same tree. The arms. And this one looks like we got a couple of the seats. Look at how cool that is. And then we got the oxygen tanks from the back room. Well, I don't necessarily know if it's oxygen or not. You can see this looks like the what the seats are going to swivel on. Or that could be something totally different. And this tree looks like the same exact thing, yeah. With the seats, the tanks, and the mounts for something. And that's everything in that bag. And now let's see. Actually, let's do the clear one. We got a clear, real nice. You can see the windshield. Well, it's not a windshield. The forward view screen, or the viewing, what do you call it, glass? So let's check this out. Look how nice and clear that is. That is really nice and clear. And the instrument panels. And again, you guys that watch my channel, you know that I just absolutely love lighting my models. And these panels are going to be so much fun to light up. It's going to be amazing. And when we look through the door, hopefully we'll be able to see them. So, I'm going to put this back in because it's perfect. So let's get this one. And this looks like it could be the back, where I don't know if they're vents, thrusters, and look, we've got another section of the glass, the forward glass. And we've got more panels, and again, it's going to be so much fun to light up. And it looks like we have the Bassard collectors. Nice and clear. Again, the plastic is beautiful. It's perfect. There are no scratches. There's no bubbles. It's just perfect. All right, let's put this back in. All right, now we move on to another one. This is a larger, looks like it could be the floor or the roof. And looks like we've got the nacelles. This thing is going to be so much fun. You see the little panel vents that go on the side. And I'm not sure what these pieces are. Maybe to hold the panels in the main section, but we'll see. And the other piece in there is, it looks like this could be the roof, possibly. And we have another panel that is going to go in the back. I believe this goes underneath those. Again, I don't know if they're vents, but it goes in the back. And the panel that was open where Mr. Spock was fixing in the episode The Galileo 7, where we saw a lot of the shuttlecraft. Incidentally, I have done a video on the shuttlecraft, but AMT actually made the shuttlecraft a filming model in exchange for the rights of reproducing the ships for the show, and that's how they ended up building it. But that's a real cool story. Okay, what else is in here? Looks like we've got more seats. So there's a lot of parts trees in this kit. Let's see, this looks like it could be the floor. And we got another seat. Yeah, this is the floor. You can see inside the utility room. And looking at the bottom, you can see 2022. Let's see. Nice. It looks like we have the doorway to go into the utility room. And I'm not sure if that's another doorway. And the roof. You know, I'm thinking that this is the roof, and we have that clear piece that goes on over the top so you can actually look inside. But we'll see. All right, what else is in here? It looks like we have one more bag, and there's one more parts tree. You can see the end caps for the nacelles. Nice. You can see the thruster pieces. And look, you can see the landing. I think that would be the landing gear, I'm not sure. For the front. Was it the front, or I think it was the back that actually had the landing gear. And we got a couple of more panels. And this piece, we'll know more when we look at the instruction sheet. And let's see. This is pretty cool. Again, this is going to detail up nice, and maybe we can we'll put some goodies in there to make it look really cool, just like in the episode. We'll use the Galileo 7 for the reference. But anyway, this is going to be so much fun, and looks like that's the end of the parts trees. So let's take a look at the instructions. This highly detailed kit features precision tool parts for ease of assembly. Care and patience must be exercised to achieve optimal results. It is recommended that the instructions be examined carefully before applying cement. You will find this very helpful. It will allow you to gain clear understanding of how the parts fit together in order to build the best plan for your assembly. So it looks like part 1 is going to be the assembly of the figures. Now what I'm thinking is we're not going to do the figures in this one. Part 1 is putting the figures together. Step 2 is we put all the instruments onto the walls, and look at that, how cool that's going to be. And again, this stuff just screams to be lit up. It's going to be so much fun. And the console, navigation console, gets put onto the floor. And you can see all the pieces in it. And again, it's got to be lit. I absolutely can't wait to do this. Really, really fun. Step 5, we put the seats in. So those pieces were brackets for the chairs. They just didn't fit the way I thought it did, but you can see we mount them to the floor. And then we put the walls in. And the pieces come together. And in the back, the utility room, we've got those tanks. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are, but they're on the wall towards the back. And then we put on the roof. And I like the fact that we'll be able to take it off or see through it. That'll be pretty fun. So that was 7. Let's go on to 8. And you can see we're putting the glass in the front. And we got, looks like some doorway frames. And these scream to be lit as well. And you can see the assembly of the hull. Again, a lot of fun. Step 11. Looks like that panel that goes in the back. It's got the door at the aft end of the shift. And you can see where we put in the vents. Again, I don't know if it's vents or propulsion, but we're going to light those just like the studio model. You can see the bottom section of the panel that goes to the base, and that helps form the back wall. So that was 12. On to 13. We're putting the front onto the forward part of the ship. And then you can see how it's almost made like a small compartment that slides into the front. And you can see we're putting all the pieces together now. So I like this because it looks like we're still going to have the top on. So if you want it to look just like the Galileo, that will slide on. We won't glue that, and then you can open it up and you can actually look inside to see the inside and the utility room. That's a really good idea. I hope this is removable. And that was 15, so we got 16. And we're making the nacelles. Going to be really fun. And Bassard collectors. The Bassard collectors on the shuttlecraft are actually white. The ion propulsion of the craft. And 17, we've got the landing gear parts that are going to go on the bottom of the nacelles, and this one goes into the back of the ship. And it's weird, we go all the way back here for 18. You can see where we're going to put the landing gear together, and it goes to the bottom, and it's going to go in the back section. Onto 19. Love it. Just that. These pieces with the circles just scream 60s Star Trek. And 20. It looks like the final assembly. You can see everything that's going to go together. This is going to be so much fun to make. Really, really fun. And if you're wondering why there's only the instructions, there's no decal guide, and there's no paint key, That's actually on the side of the box, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. So let's put this aside. And lastly, in the box, yep, this is it. We've got the decals. So let's go ahead and open this up. USS Enterprise, NCC 1701, and the Galileo was 7. And it gives you the option, you can do the Einstein, the Columbus, and of course, the Galileo. The detail on these panels, you can see the panels, and they're in clear. So when I'm trying to think of how, but we are going to light all this stuff up, man. This is too cool not to light up. All the instrument panels, I'm going to try to light. And it's big enough where running the wires with the bulbs won't be an issue. And looks like there are some more panels on the back of this. Love it. Again, this is going to be so much fun. And what else? Is that it? That looks like everything in the box. Okay, so like what I was saying, we've got the color key. And you can see the colors. Let's see, we've got gray, medium gray, silver, gold, red, white, green, tan. We've got gray, gold, blue, flesh, dark flesh, and black. You can see all their boots, you know, the pants, the uniform pants are black, and we've got different colors. So this is the painting key for the figures. Let's go on to the other side, and you can see the so awesome. Look at the decals. You can see the front, USS Enterprise, Galileo, and look at the console. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to do this model. So we got so many projects going on right now. I just want to start this right away. All right, let's look at the interior. Some decals may require setting solution to settle over the details. And of course, we'll do that with the micro set. You can see how we're to paint the chairs in that section that was in the back on the panel. This is so much fun. And look at the tanks. And we've got the inside of the doors with the panels. And this is the port side wall. And let's see, lastly, I guess I showed you all of the sides. All right, this is the last side. Yeah, see, we can do the Galileo too. The Galileo, the Columbus, or the Einstein. You can see the decals that go onto the port side, and the decals that go onto the starboard side. Cut decals before application and apply is shown to create original registries. Cut decals before application, and it shows you again, and the painting guide. So that's everything that's in the box to this pretty much awesome kit. This is going to be so much fun, and they really outdid themselves. Maybe they caught some flack. Let me show you guys. When they released that model kit, This model kit is really cool, but maybe the lack of the interior made them realize that they wanted to do something special. So again, if you bought this model, they did release this. This is a supplements pack, you know, kind of like the for the 1350 Enterprise, they have a supplements pack for different versions of the ship, and this is actually the supplements pack for the Galileo. It'd be nice if they would have done a lighting kit, but this isn't going to be hard to light. This is going to be pretty easy, and we're going to make it look awesome. But anyway, I'm not going to open this because this is going to go with that kit, and basically you've seen already everything that's included in this release. And again, that one that had been released, but this one, they've really taken care of business when it comes to detail, because I don't think the figures were included in the other ship. I'm almost positive that they weren't. Yeah, there was no figures with the original release of this. Again, it's 11 inches long, so it's really big. And you can see the registry. It gives you for 3. Yeah, that's basically it. So they added more to the kit. Also, I don't know if the roof was the same in the original release, but this is going to be a really, really fun kit to do. Love it. So my friends, if you were wondering what was in this kit, I hope this satisfied your curiosity, and we're going to be starting this one soon, so keep an eye out for when we start this project. Right now I'm doing the Tornado 200, and what I want to do is, we got the plane built, the fuselage, and what I want to actually do is go ahead and airbrush that. So I'd like to finish that one before we start this one, but we'll see. I tend to start a lot of different projects and have a lot going on at the same time. But anyway, my friends, this was the Galileo Shuttle glue together model kit from Polar Lights, from the Star Trek universe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until we start it, I'll talk to you soon.